So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Dani Olmo tries making a foray down the right. And he cuts out the supply. Ramani. Now it's Højlund. Now it's Højlund. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford. And it's Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back in. De Bruyne. And the shot! He's delivered all right! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Knocks it into space. Now it's David Neres. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the counter is on. Oh, easy pickings there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is... Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. David Neres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neres was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Here it is, crossed in. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Yamal. Lovely feet. And it's De Jong. Pedri. David Neres. That's an imaginative pass. Always onto this. Højlund! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Højlund is onto it in a flash. And he's picked out the run. De Jong. Shapes to shoot! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. No, again there's no way through. Strokes it back. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Araujo makes the interception.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
De Jong. It's Pedri. And it's Cancelo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neres, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Thinks about the shot. The cross. De Bruyne getting... There's the shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. There's the start of the second half. How Kubasi cuts it out. Rashford. He was under real pressure there. Looking for the run. Yamal. Nice control. João Cancelo looking to hit the byline. Up he goes! It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Neres providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lukaku! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
João Cancelo. Pedri. And it's Pedri. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Yamal. Cleared away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Rashford. For João Cancelo. And here's Dani Olmo. Good ball, good... Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rashford deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gilmore. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And it's Olmo. And now they can clear their lines. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Big chance, must be! Takes a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. João Cancelo receives it in a wide position. Rashford. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's David Neres. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 7,
into the last 5 minutes.
El dorsal 4, el dorsal 2. Serán
Back on the ball again.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 11.
Now it's Lukaku.
El dorsal 24.
He won't be happy with that one.
El dorsal 23.
El
Se va a
Mas.
realizar un cambio de jugador.
It's made its way to him. Across it goes. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Koundé.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Yamal
descuento.
carries the ball down the right. Decent progress down the left. El Mas. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Højlund proves just a little bit too strong. Can he get onto this? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Neres. Chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
The most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Di Lorenzo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played out wide, well read, and the danger is averted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Lukaku. Probing pass. Neres in acres of space out wide. Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Swings in across. Juan can get it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Rice. Gilmore. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McTominay. Could move up a gear here. Madueke receives it in a good position here. Picked out, goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gilmour. Oh, super ball. Zubimendi. Now Ødegaard. Now, can they get him away? Calafiori. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's David Neres. And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madueke. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rice. De Bruyne. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Højlund. Gilmour. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Added time.
Cleared without complication. Oh, shooting chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how...
Up he goes! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Big header! Gabriel Jesus is flagged offside. Now it's Madueke. Di Lorenzo tries to clear. Gilmour. And now the breakaway. That's good running with the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he get onto this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries a shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Lukaku simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neres might just make this. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra...
Shoots! They did it! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to...
And the finish! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's the keeper's ball. Oliveira gets over and intercepts. And this is Lukaku. Now this could be a chance. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That is a great pick out. Lukaku! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Lukaku has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now he's got space here. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Odegaard.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Arsenal take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them pull themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Number 23.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Saka gets into a good position. Deftly away.
Lewis Kelly, substitution.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's come loose. Saka. Saka! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then. Anguissa getting this one clear. Aims beyond the defence. Well, there's the clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Incoming delivery. Oh, what a climb! He scored! 2 up now. They are cruising. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Cross to the back post. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Saka. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right position.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And he was quick to react. Lookman. And it's Rice. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus.
Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Coquet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. That has not gone well. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Griezmann could try cutting inside here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And that's been won straight back. Timber. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Gabriel Jesus! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Odegaard. And it's Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. That's an imaginative pass. It's been slipped through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Rice. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Solot. Oh, delightful ball. Threads one in. Rice. Spread neatly. Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, what has happened here? Crossed in once more. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Solot. Lookman. Played out wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Rice. Oh, easy pickings there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming. He has found the way through. He's in a great position here. Madueke hangs in a cross. Gets into some space. Madueke tries a cross. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. There's the... It's a mighty effort! And the ball's come loose here. Madueke! Oh, split-second reaction.
Madueke really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
Lookman. Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Very nicely done. Oh, such a clever touch. Up he goes! It's hit the upright. Lenormand is there to clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Griezmann. Lookman. And he welcomes it in. Lookman. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's heaved it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Gonzalez. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gonzalez. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Jesus. Now it's Rice. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Still just a single goal between the sides. Gabriel Jesus knocks it into space. Now it's Madueke. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? Floated through. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Lookman! Lovely feet. He is through here. Now it's Griezmann. Odegaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shot could be on. He's dealt with that really well.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Calafiori. Now this could be a chance. It's Gabriel Jesus! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. Lenormand is there, and he's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, there's the clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a cute ball. Simeone is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41, Rice. Number 9.
And he skips past his man. He's found the way through. In towards the back stick.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Number 33, Calafiori. Number 36, Zubimendi. Coming on the field, number 19.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Incapuyi
Number 10, Eze.
plays it
Number
through.
7, Bukayo
Trossard
Saka.
in acres of space out wide.
Lewis Skelly.
And it's Lewis Skelly.
Number 23,
He decides he gets big.
Substitutions
That needed to be
taking place.
better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's the throw.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball
2
in the mixer
minutes
and
has
quickly.
been
Some
indicated.
really good ball movement. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win
And
with
a quick
a defensive
reminder today,
masterclass.
everybody,
They
to
backed
make
up
sure
their
to
goal
put
with
limiter
a
in the
resilience
fields
that was
provided.
first class.
Thank you for your cooperation.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.